Hey Gemini, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve, and we're gonna get you a message. I have the new Joker Tarot, so we're gonna look at. See, what am I titling it? From sanity to insanity. So we're gonna pull a couple cards for sanity, a couple cards for insanity, and then we're gonna look at the gooey space in between. Because really, the Joker is about insanity and sanity. Okay, and then I have a little tiny baby Joker deck to bring some more clarification in. So let's look at sanity, Gemini. All right, justice. That's interesting because this came out for me when I did it on myself. So for justice to be in the sanity section here, it's kind of like this underlying thing about just things being right and things being fair. And for you, it could have something to do with things being like making sense, being logical. That's what keeps you sane, right? Then here we have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like this has something to do with labels, categories, Gemini, like things belonging in their place, whatever that may be. So we're just gonna pull a card or two for justice and see what else this could mean in your sanity space. And we get Five of Pentacles. So it's actually related. It's almost as if things aren't right in the world, like things make the most sense when things are in their places. This is relying heavily on that logic, on having like a, not so much like a bucket for everything, but like a name, a label. I kind of want to say that if you were doused with too much of the unknown at once, it would gotta lead you over here to the insanity side. So let's look insanity. Okay, so this is unplanned. This is like unplanned changes. We have the Page of Pentacles, but it's almost like like changing things for the sake of change. It's bound to drive you crazy. And here we have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is kind of like the standard success. This is a surprise to me because I don't know. This can't be yours. It can't be your success, your happy family, your legacy. I think this is when you see how the man is looking in the mirror and seeing the Joker. Like it's almost like comparing yourself to others. It's like you are not seeing what you actually have. So these are two separate things that kind of bring you into the insanity zone. So tell us more about the Page of Pentacles, these changes. unplanned changes. Oh, we have another page here. So normally the Page of Cups is my listening card, but not this one. This, because there's two, we've got the two pages here, it just screams of kind of immaturity. Like not planning things out right. You know what I mean? Like quitting your job without having a new one lined up. You know, like things that just it makes no sense to you because it's not balanced. It's not logical, right? And so when you see that, or people making super emotional decisions, like like only based on their emotions, it drives you crazy. So let's look at this Ten of Pentacles. This is it my success, or is it someone else's? So we have Strength and the Four of Pentacles. There is a fierceness to the Strength card, and with the Four of Pentacles, it's extremely miserly. It's almost like you're hiding something here. It's almost like there's something here meant for enjoyment, and you're missing out on it here, Gemini. I feel like this is something you could possibly look at, because we've got this image of this person here just hoarding all of this abundance, right? Is there something that you have an abundance of that you're keeping under wraps and not sharing? I don't know. To me, it just seems a little bit shifty. Just the hiding. It just seems like there's something. You know, like I could see this guy in the picture going, they have no idea. It's like they think we've got it good, but they have no idea. You know. So I don't know. Some interesting about that. So let's look at the let's look at the in between, because this is where most of us are. We're not we all just kind of hang out in the area between sanity and insanity. Most of us. So what's your sweet spot here, Gemini? Another page. No way. Okay. So the Page of Wands. So that's like ideas, right? That's like inspiration, passion, like this is you. This sweet spot is you actually paying attention to where you're being pointed here. And it's discovering new things. Because someone super resistant to change is not going to have a very easy time discovering new things, right? So that makes sense that this is more separate. Oh, if you can remember. So we have the Six of Cups here, and you see this very aged person cuddling this old teddy bear. Like this is a something about a source of old comfort here. It's like you were young once, Gemini, remember? And there were things that were inspirational to you. There were things that were magical to you. It's like when you're in this sweet spot, you you can totally tap into that. Whether it's just like remembering when you used to lie in the grass and watch the clouds turned into shapes or whatever. All right, and so we have the King of Cups here. Gemini, and this is emotional intelligence, and it requires some of the skills here from the sanity section, but it's not just your brain. You know what I mean? It's not just your mind. This is very this is very logical and mind focused over here, but the sweet spot incorporates that into your emotional self here, like with the King of Cups. It's like you can consider new things, but still, be emotionally composed and make good decisions. Not going overboard, because that's in the sanity section, right? Not going overboard and making, you know, a bunch of changes based on just, whatever, the flavor of the month or something, because that'll make you crazy. Because it lacks longevity. All right, so Gemini, this is your Joker reading, and I will see you next time. Bye, Gemini.